Hello everybody, Eric again. Today I'm going to be talking about Gerald Ford. I can't believe I'm still at 35 subscribers on my YouTube channel. You guys still need to subscribe to me. I still have 65 more subscribers to go until I get to 100 subscribers. Okay guys, let's go talk about Gerald Ford. Gerald Ford was born on July 14th, 1913, and he died on December 26, 2006. He was the 38th President of the United States, serving from 1974 to 1977. A member of the Republican Party, Ford assumed the presidency after the resignation of Richard Nixon, under whom he had served as the 40th Vice President from 1973 to 1974, following the resignation of Spur Agnew. Prior to that, he served as a member of the U.S. House of Representatives from 1949 to 1973. Ford was born in Omaha, Nebraska, and raised in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He attended the University of Michigan, where he played for the university football team, before eventually attending Yale Law School. Afterward, he served in the U.S. Naval Reserve from 1942 to 1946. Ford began his political career in 1949 as the U.S. Representative from Michigan's 5th Congressional District, serving in this capacity for nearly 25 years. The final 9 of them as the House Minority Leader. In December 1973, 2 months after the resignation of Vice President Agnew, Ford became the first person appointed to the vice presidency under the terms of the 25th Amendment. After President Nixon resigned in August 1974, Ford immediately assumed the presidency. Domestically, Ford presided over the worst economy in the 4 decades since the Great Depression, with growth, inflation, and a recession. In one of his most controversial acts, he granted a presidential pardon to Nixon for his role in the blank. Okay, guys, that was cool talking about Gerald R. Ford over there. Gerald Rudolph Ford Jr. That's his full name. Pretty intro about Gerald Ford. Everybody in the whole wide world knows who Gerald Ford is. He's a cool president. Everybody knows Gerald R. Ford. He's a really good president. Everybody in the whole wide world knows who Gerald R. Ford is. Yes, his vice president is Nelson Rockefeller. Nelson Rockefeller! That's new. Zeus. Nelson Rockefeller is a businessman. Yes, Nelson Rockefeller. Everybody knows him. Let's do my Gerald Ford impression. I am Gerald R. Ford, one of the post-apocalyptic presidents of all time. That's how he sounds like. That's probably what Mikey Bolts does. Oh, everybody knows Mikey Bolts. He's a YouTuber. He does impressions of the presidents. Like George Washington. George Washington, at your service. John Adams, at your service. Thomas Jefferson, at your service. Pretty detail about Gerald Ford. And he died on December 26, 2006. Pretty cool about Gerald R. Ford. Gerald Rudolph Ford Jr. Gerald R. Ford, one of the post-apocalyptic presidents of all time. Gerald Ford is one of the most populous presidents in U.S. history. Everybody knows Gerald Ford. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't think I have a sore throat. Not yet anyways. Oh, wait. Gerald R. Ford here. Gerald R. Ford. Gerald R. Ford's a good president. Everybody knows Gerald Ford. Pretty detail about Gerald Ford. He's a really good president. Everybody knows about him. Pretty detail about him. Gerald Ford. Everybody in the whole wide world knows who Gerald R. Ford is. I got a minute left until I'm done with the video, so we're getting there. Let's talk a little bit more about him, about his preference. He is one of the most populous presidents in U.S. history. Oh, yes. Along with Jimmy Carter. We get into Jimmy Carter. I think he's next, actually. I think he's next. Yeah, Jimmy Carter will be the next president I'll be talking about tomorrow. I'll be talking about Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter. Everybody, how appropriate. Today's the day. I'm talking about Jimmy Carter. Hey, I'll do that, my primitive man. It's gonna see you, my AI person. AI. Artificial intelligence. I finally said artificial intelligence again. Jimmy Carter. I'm at 36 subscribers now. Oh, no, I'm still at 35. Okay, here we go about me. About Gerald Ford. Any intel about Gerald R. Ford. Gerald Rudolph Ford Jr. Artificial intelligence. Bye now.